5, 6, 7, and... The sky was gray and cloudy and the wind was from the west when we spied a battered frigate with her tattered sails abreast. They signaled they had letters on, they asked if we could take. They dropped them in a barrel, they left bobbing in their wake. We reefed the sails and slowed the ship to fish the barrel out. The old ship sailed to the distance and we saw her come about. The captain wedged through a spyglass when we heard him catch his breath, and we saw the storm a-brewin had become a wall of death. Turn this ship around, me boys, turn around and run. That storm it wants a battle and it's sure that we're outgunned. What of the ship that's out there? We leave her to the gale. She's called the Flying Dutchman and it's rays that fills her sails. The thunder growled like demons and the lightning stabbed the waves, and the Dutchman she left toward us riding fury from the grave. Our captain he stayed at the wheel, the crew they manned the lines, and still that ship and storm were quickly closing in behind. Our ship we crest a giant wave and crashed to the drop below, and the crew held on to what they could, they were damned if they would let go. Rain and sea and storms crashed against our ship with wrath, and from the deck of that cursed ship we could hear them laugh. Turn the ship around, me boys, turn around and run. That storm it wants a battle and it's sure that we're outgunned. That ghostly ship is hunting us, it's bringing on the gale. She's called the Flying Dutchman and it's rays that fills her sails. That was when we sighted land, it became a race with time. We believed in Santa Marta, the Dutchman closing in behind. Risk it all, the captain howled, it's the only chance we've got. Salvation if we make it and our souls if we get caught. The storm was all around us and the Dutchman cut our wind. The beast nearly capsized us and we watched our strong mast bend. We were almost to the harbor, we could see the natural break, and each man willed her forward for they knew what was at stake. Turn the ship around, me boys, turn around and run. That storm it wants a battle and it's sure that we're outgunned. That ghostly ship is hunting us, it's bringing on the gale. She's called the Flying Dutchman and it's rays that fills her sails. Once we charged into that harbor, the Flying Dutchman heaved away, and we heard their bitter screams, for the devil lost his prey. Once we made it safely to the leeward of the bay, we cracked that barrel open to see what those letters say. There must have been 100, and that's when we realized these moldy parchments were addressed to those who long since died. If you see a battered frigate neath this gray and stormy sky, give way and watch behind you, or you'll hear your captain cry. Turn the ship around, me boys, turn around and run. That storm it wants a battle and it's sure that we're outgunned. That ghostly ship is hunting us, it's bringing on the gale. She's called the Flying Dutchman and it's rage that fills her sails. That was The Flying Dutchman by the Jolly Rogers, and we played it straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with this video. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. In just a moment, I'll do a basic tutorial covering everything we just played. At the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play along you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want over 1,000 more free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each one with a link to its own free video tutorial and play along just like this one, then check out our Dropbox and then come play with us. Okay, Let me just start off by saying this is a 3-chord song. And you could play it very, very simply. That's the strum I would use. Down, down, up, down, down. Most of it, that's for the verses. But anyway, I did a little bit more exotic. So if you want to work a little harder, I'll show you how to do that. But if you're a beginner or you just don't want to work that hard, then for the verses, it's down, down, up, down, down. And that's it. Now, having said that, I put a little asterisk on the D minor and the G minor in the verses because what I do, there's the tiniest little bit of finger style. It's just one finger down and back up again. And I try not to play all the strings all the time. What I want you to hear is this. When I'm playing a D minor, now here's the straight D minor. Right, but I want you to hear. So the way I do that, I'm not playing all the strings. I'm just using my index finger here. And I'm trying, I don't do it perfectly, but I try to just play the first 2 strings to start. And then I play 3 and drop a pinky. That's it. And then on the G minor, very, very similar, I'm going to put my pinky on the 3rd fret again, but now I'm going to play 3 strings. I want you to hear this. So the way I do that, I play 3 strings at the start and then 4 at the end. And back to D minor. By the way, if you do that, then when you go to the chorus, it'll sound so much fuller, right? It sounds like everybody jumps in and sings along just because you're playing all 4 strings, and I'm also doing it a little bit differently. But so, okay, that's it for the verses. The verses are those 2 chords. That's it. D minor, and then these 2 are at least kind of in the right shape. You just slide them over 1 more string, and you drop your ring finger diagonally, but going back and forth, that's it for the verse. That's all there is. Then the chorus, I called it it's just a bolder, even strum. It's a front beat strum, meaning the emphasis is on the 1st and 3rd downs, and I have no pauses. So it's just straight on wall of sound. Forming an A here, so the emphasis is here, 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 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn this ship around me, boys. Turn around and run. That old storm is show that we're outgunned. Okay, I forgot the lyrics, but you got the idea. That's it. That's all I'm doing for the chorus, except that at the end, bringing on the gale, she's called the Flying Dutchman, and it's rage that fills her sails. So I actually grabbed the strings. I want to hear a sharp stop at that point for drama. So that's the only thing I'm doing with my right hand. With my left in the chorus, so I start out with an A. Then my middle finger's already in the right place. I just move my index and drop another finger, and I've got my D. Sorry, it's not a D minor. It's G minor, isn't it? So turn this ship around me, boys. And move them all over to a G minor. Okay, that's kind of similar. You're going back and forth. Now, instead of D minor to G minor, you're doing A to G minor. Turn this ship around me, boys. Turn around and run that stormy once a battle, and it's sure that we're outgunned. And now, D minor to the G minor again. What of the ship that's out there? Do we leave her to the gale? She's called the Flying Dutchman, and it's rage that fills her sails. I don't think I can say anything else about the chord transitions. There's only 3 chords. It's just not that hard. And I think that's about it. Okay, now I'm going to play in slow motion, close up on both my hands so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I'm just going to play from the intro through the through that D minor pattern after the chorus, after the first chorus. But I tell you what, I'm going to play through the intro 4 times. So it's just, instead of only doing once or 4 times, I'm going to do it 16 times, just so there's practice, because that's probably the hardest part of the song if you're going to play it that way. Here goes now, slow motion. 5, 6, 7, and... Flying Dutchman, and it's rage that fills her sails. That's it. See you Wednesday. Bye.